Hello, everyone. I hope you've been enjoying the recent Easter celebrations and the changes in temperatures that we've been experiencing in the UK. Interesting times, and I hope you've stayed warm or cool or whatever you've needed to be over the last few days. So as I said last week, we are going to take a couple of weeks just to flow through the sequences we've been exploring up to now, taking stock again. So we'll be using the movements from the set of 18 movements that we did last year, and the 5 animals and the 8 brocades, and kind of mixing them up according to kind of a theme and an idea, and just using that and really getting into that sense of flow, worrying less about dealing with new movements. If you joined us fairly recently in these sessions, all the previous sessions are online and available on Facebook or YouTube. Do take time to explore the earlier sessions where we look at the movements we're going to do today in a bit more detail for the first time. As ever, I'll offer adaptations for one side of the body versus both sides, and I'm going to stay seated for the next few weeks. If you want to do this standing, you're very welcome. Okay, let's have a stretch. So raise one or both arms up, twist to one side, change, come back to the middle, and reach down. Hands on your lap, look to one side, change, look straight ahead, one ear to one shoulder, slowly change. Good, and then just rock the chin from one shoulder to the other, steady circle. Great, nice. Okay, so the shoulders roll up to the ears, roll back. And roll forward. Circle one arm backwards. And forward. Okay, is the other arm available to you? Work that arm. Or is the shoulder available to you? Work the shoulder. Is the chest available to you? Move the chest back. Find some movement on the other side of the body. And roll forward. Okay. Okie dokie. So we're going to take one arm across the body, grab hold of the chest, bring yourself upright and twist around. Release. The other arm is available, same thing. Or if it's one arm, same arm, other side of the chair, up tall, twist around the other side. Come back to the middle. Good stuff. Now legs. Lift one leg up, maybe hands behind the knee. Circle, foot one way. And other way. And up and down. Maybe extend the leg. Bring the leg in towards you. and down. Good. The other leg available. With assistance, without assistance. The ankle is available to you, circle the foot. You can also use the foot to manipulate it passively as well. Use the hand. Extending, bringing it. Okay. So, hands on the belly, breathing in through the nose. Filling that balloon in your belly with air. Slowly breathing out. Letting that balloon shrivel up. Breathing in. Filling up. Breathing out. Shriveling up. And this, letting this breath into us. This is where the flow starts, the most important movement that we do. The breath coming into our bodies, filling up that balloon and leaving our bodies. This is the wave that we begin to surf in our movement practice. So how are we going to build on this breath this week? We always start with this breath and we build on it in different ways. Today I'm interested in things rising with lightness and things sinking with fullness. So I want you to have your hands on your lap, breathing in. And imagine one arm or both arms become light and float up to shoulder length, shoulder height. And then they get really heavy and they sink back down again. Not dramatically, just like different objects in water, for example. One floats up, one starts to sink down slowly. Sinking down. Floating up. Sinking down. Keep going. Could be one arm floating up. Sinking down. Floating up. Sinking down. Could be two arms floating up. Sinking down. Whichever arms you're using, one or both, think about movement coming from the shoulders first, then the elbows, then the wrists. As you come down, shoulders first, then the elbows, then the wrists. Shoulders, elbows, wrists, shoulders, elbows, wrists. Breathing in, breathing out. And then develop this movement in just a moment. So I want you to really feel lightness floating and then increasing heaviness, fullness bringing it down, but not dramatically, just slowly. Delicate balance, opening up, a little bit lighter, sinking down. Okay, here we go. So floating out, arms facing each other, opening out, coming back, then sinking down. Out, together, down. Nice, guys. Enjoy this expansion out, traction back together, sinking back down, floating, expanding, tracting back, sinking down. One-sided. Palm into your center line, expanding out, back towards the center line, down. Shoulders stay relaxed, elbows heavy. Together. Good. And then just hands down, just roll your shoulders. If you're getting an ache in the shoulders, just relax it. Good. All right. Let's return back to our first movement. Up and down. Use the familiarity of this now. Just forget who you are. Dissolve yourself in the rhythm, in the flow of these movements. Now I'm going to come up, bring the back of the hand towards your shoulders, then push out and down. Up, back to the shoulders, push forward, out and down. So as if you've got a ball and you're throwing the ball away. Good. Nice, guys. Few more. Still exploring this up and down motion with some variations. Last one. Okay, now I'm going to do one arm upside. Changing. You're painting up, painting down, painting up, down. So it could be one arm painting a brush on a wall, like in the Karate Kid movies. Could be alternating both arms, like some crazy 60s dance. But find that shoulder, elbow, wrist idea that we've been exploring from the beginning. A light sinking as the other one rises, light sinking. One's floating, one's sinking. Or it could be one arm that's floating and then sinking, working the central pillar of our body. Yeah. Good. Changing now. One arm comes up, one arm comes down, and you little twist to the side. I'll show you the one-side version. Just a few more both arms. One side it will be as you twist to the side, just so that the side of the hand that you're using, you're pushing down. You twist the opposite side, you're raising that arm up. Facing that arm, it goes down low. Facing away from that arm, it goes up high. We're just working the central vertical pillar axis today. And not doing too many twists or circles today. Just up and down, rising. And then both sides. 1, 2, 1, 2. Great stuff. Now we're gonna start slow. Just practice down, bring it to a bit of a conclusion. Okay. One more each side. And come down. Okay, now hands on our belly. Bring around to your kidneys. One on both sides. Fold forward. And let the hands come down. Yeah. side of the leg. Come around your toes and then come up the inside of the leg. Back to your belly. Breathing in. Little look up and fold forward. Breathing in. Look up. Fold forward. Breathing in. Fold. Good. And then I want you to have your hands just on your lap, and I want you to lift. You're not going to be able to, I haven't got the camera position to see my toes, but on the floor, I want you to lift the toes up, down, and then lift the heels up. So it could be both feet at the same time or one foot. Lifting your toes up, rock forward, lift the heels. Lift the toes up, lift the heels. So just rocking on the feet. Toes up, heels up, toes up, heels up, toes up, heels up. Last time, toes up, heels up. And then if you can, feel the bouncing of the feet up and down on the ground. And then relax and jiggle everything out. And one last time, breathing in, the arms float up, light. Breathing out, arms are heavy, sink down. Hands on Dantian on your belly. Just track the up and down motion now inside you, in your mind and in your body, until stillness is reached. Thank you guys. I hope you've enjoyed that focused bit of practice on rising and sinking. We'll take another aspect next week and explore another kind of vector of movement, another type of energy. Take care guys. Bye bye.